Hi everybody, so I'm back and this is just a part 2 of the hair extensions and how I'm going to put them in. And I just wanted to let you, look, I have 80s hair. This is how I would wear my hair in the 80s. Ooh, yeah, that's 80s hair. I'm an 80s girl, I'm an 80s girl, which if I just told you my age. Oh well, it doesn't matter. So anyways, I have a little, I don't know if you'd call this a little disclaimer, or I almost didn't get to make this video today, and I'm going to tell you why. My precious dog Nala, she likes to come up to my table here, and she likes to rub her chin. And then when she rubs her chin, her back leg starts moving, because I guess it just feels so good, And my hair extensions were laying there last night, waiting to dry. And she must have smelt them, or tickled her nose, or whatever. She took off with them, okay, in her mouth. It looked like she had like a beard hanging like this. That's what it looked like. And she took off with them, and I had to run around the house to try to get her. So please, if you have hair extensions, keep them away from your puppies, because they think they are toys and they like to play keep away from you. So I had to wash them again. And I'm hoping they're not lighter than my hair, because that will really, really stink. I mean, I always keep an extra manic panic in my cabinet, just in case, as my hair gets longer, I need more. But I didn't keep I have an extra manic panic, but I don't keep an extra one because puppies take them, and then what happens is you wash them so much they turn pink, and then when you go in to put them in, guess what, everyone? You got pink streaks in your hair. Now, if you like that, that is totally fine. For my age, I think it might be too much, but so that is my little story last night. And then, of course, afterwards, she got a massage, which that wasn't fair. But, what can you do? You gotta love them. So I have my iron, my flat iron here. This is a Nano Titanium by babyliss Pro. I've had this for quite a while. I'm very happy with it. I got it at Sally's. I got it on sale, so I'm quite happy with that iron. And like I showed you, here are my extensions. Now, if you can notice, I actually doubled them up because I think I need just a little bit more body in the front instead of it just, let me pull my, I always forget to use the little handle on my tripod. So, okay, now my camera is like, ugh. Okay, so yes, I did double them up, and what I did was I took my tape, and I have a little bit of hair on my tape, so don't look at my tape, and what I did is I put a strip just like this on both sides of one weft, and I heated, which I'm going to show you. So, you know what? Let me just show you. This is how you put them in your hair, but this is also called like a sandwich, one on top of the other if you want thicker hair. I did this a lot when I wanted long hair, and the reason is because I can get away with it because my hair is so thin. Now, you gals out there that have really thick hair that want to go from short to long, you might need 3. So 3 of these in one. It's everybody's preference. Some people just put hair extensions in for body. And I've done that before too, to give my hair just a little more oomph instead of making me look like one big helmet head, like football player. My hair has no body in it, and right now it has nothing in it, okay? So I told you last night, you wash it, you dry it, don't put anything in it, because your extensions will fall out if you get things too close to your roots. Also, you do not want to touch this tape when you peel it off, because the oils from your fingers are going to transfer onto that tape, and you have oil on your fingers, so it's not going to make that tape stick nice and tight the way you want it to stick. So I am going to go ahead and show you. This one obviously goes on this side because it's angled down, and this one obviously goes on this side because it's angled down. So let's talk about this side first. This side is my problem side because, as you can see, let me scoot back here so you can see all my hair. As you can see, all my hair falls to this side. It's the side that I choose to wear it. So I have a little problem with that side because then I have hair extensions, and I've showed you before, my hair is growing, but when I bleached it months ago, it was long all the way down to here, and then I bleached it 3 times, but I conditioned in between, but for some reason, and my hair was the healthiest it had ever been, and it still broke my hair down to about that much. So my hair has grown. Now, if it was all the way down, it would look so beautiful. Everything would blend right in. But sometimes you can't have that right away, and you need to let your hair grow. Now, if you're one of those people that can grow your hair really quickly, thumbs up to you, because my hair has always grown slowly. But with the help of that Alterna Caviar, the stuff that I massage into my scalp when my hair is wet, I didn't do it this time, of course, because I didn't put any product in. But that seems to really help stimulate the growth, and also all the vitamins that I take. I really do believe in those GNC vitamins. You can see a video that I did on them. All the vitamins I take: hyaluronic acid, I take gelatin, I take primrose oil, hair, skin, and nails, and then there's one other one I take. I think it's collagen. Anyways, I take all those at one time, every single day, 1 time a day. And I've taken it for years, and when I stop, I notice that everything kind of goes boop, stops growing. So it's not fun when that happens, and you got to go out and buy them and get started again. And then all of a sudden, your nails and everything grow. And as you can tell, I did my nails last night, and these are not acrylic. These are just glue-ons, kind of like if you remember Lee press-on nails, except these are really glued on, and these will last about a week, and they do not damage underneath your nail. So while my nails got the 2 that were split down the middle, they had no the gel helped, but if I banged them up really good, they would split open again, and it hurts so bad. So what I did is I thought, okay, I'm going to put these glue-on nails over them, and I'm going to let them grow as much as I can, and then I'm going to take them off when they're ready to come off, because you never pull your nails off, or you'll take a layer of your own nail, and see, if I can get my own nails to grow out of that split section. So here I go. I got off again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically part my hair. I'm going to look in the mirror while I'm doing this so I know I'm getting it right. And I kind of parted it at an angle when I put them in last time. Just a slight angle. And I did bring them all the way up close to my face, because I did not want any of my shorter hair sticking out, peeking out where others could see it. It just would not look right. And my hair it's so silky right now because I washed it. Even though nothing's in it, it's just wanting to go everywhere, and it does not want to stick. So you want to try to get a really nice part, okay? Mine is somewhat, let's see, it is somewhat going down. I'll take some of that. Where's my comb? Just, take a comb, get as much of a straight edge as you can. That looks pretty good. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm doing this for years. I'm never, really perfect on anything. It's just stick it in and get it over with, okay? Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to drag you down. Boy, my camera is really not wanting to hold today. Okay, that is awful monkey. Hold on while I fix my camera. Okay, sorry about that. I had to fix my tripod. It wants to give me problems today. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, see, you can tell I have one longer weft than the other. And that's on purpose because I don't want my back as full as my front. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my nail and I'm going to take this tape and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it right on the edge, just like so. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut the tape off. And these scissors are my old hair cutting scissors and they stinky. They're very stinky. Now this one I found that I had already done and I was not happy because I had already done it before I decided to put two wefts together. So I'm just going to go ahead with tape and I'm going to tape right over that because it's new tape. It's not old tape. It's still real sticky and tacky. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure it's right at the top. Everything meets up. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it again. Okay, so there is one weft. All right, now we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing to the other one. We'll start on one side and work our way to the other. And this tape is Walker tape. It's no shine tape. You can get it right on eBay. I don't think Sally's carries this yet. I don't know if they ever will, but this is the tape I prefer because it lasts so long. I mean, really, who wants to keep putting extensions back in their hair? Not me. I mean, no thank you. Their tape at Sally's does not last very long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel this, and sometimes it's a real hassle to peel this tape, I know. Because of the fact it's so sticky. Now we want it like that, right? But it would be better if it wasn't like that when we try to take the doggone tape off. Da, da, da. I'm going to give you some music. Da, 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 da. Da. Okay, so here we go again. This tape was already on it and it was already heated prior. Because again, I did not know I was going to use these wefts and they came out just a tad too short. As you can see right there, you want everything covered. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure I get that and it matches up with the other one before I cut it. Okay, just like that. Okay, so that is the end of our tape. We don't need it anymore. Okay. Now what we're going to do with our little wefts, because our tape is so heat happy, it loves heat. So we're just going to take this and we're going to go right over it and just tap. Don't hold it there because your tape will actually melt. And my iron is set at, let's see, 375. I don't go any hotter than that. So there's one. I'll let that cool. Start on this one. Okay, and be careful, they're going to be quite hot. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one, turn it around, do it again. Make sure they're really heated so that tape gets real tacky. Okay. Thank you, my trusty iron. Okay, so there we go. Now let's let those cool off. I have already gone in and I have already straightened them so they're ready to go. And I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see my part because I'm going to have to look in the mirror. Let me try to bring my mirror in. I could see, because you really, really, really need to see what you're doing. And I know I had a bobby pin up here, but let me go get one. Okay, my bobby pin, I haven't fully gotten my area done, but it's almost done. So I just want all that up because I don't want to make a mistake and stick anything to anywhere it's not supposed to stick. So then when you go to brush your hair, guess what? It's stuck in there and you almost have to cut it out, or you have to take your Walker release liquid and take them all out and then wash your hair and start all over again, because of course you can't put the tape back over the oil that you just took them out with. Okay, so they're pretty not so hot anymore, and I can touch them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the edge. Now, grant you, this might take me a little while because this tape does not like to unstick. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. Okay, you can't really see it. It's pretty darn invisible. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place this where I want it on that line. And I'm going to push. Okay, just like that. Going to push, and as you can see, there it is. Excuse me, I got the itchies today. My male saint is blowing his coat, and it is just, we're all getting it, you know, it's in our water and it's in our food. I know that's gross, huh? It's not really like that, but it seems like that. He's just really blowing his coat. And I'm brushing him every day and brushing him every day, and he's just, oh my gosh, I'm not going to have a Winston anymore if I keep brushing him. I just can't believe all the hair coming off him. But Nala isn't so bad, which she's usually the really bad one, which you can see. She's like, look at her. She's passed out right here. That's her, we call that her Duchess chair, because she doesn't let anybody sit on it when we're in the room. Her Duchess chair. We should have named her Duchess, but we named her what the breeder named her, which was Nala. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I'm going to try, this is what takes so long, okay guys? You get frustrated. Oh, looky there. It made a liar out of me. Okay, so there is the taped weft, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to release your hair, and anything that sticks to this is going to stay stuck that way. So you want to make sure that everything goes down and stays. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold this back and take out those two little clips, like so, and I'm going to bring it over, brush it straight, okay, and then I'm going to lay it down, and it's going to stick, and then I'm going to make sure that other side sticks really well. So you're going to want to press and press and press and press, and the more you press, the stickier it gets. Now, you cannot wash your hair for a good 40, I would say 48 hours. The longer you wait to wash your hair, the more that tape has to work its glue and really work in your hair. So I did a pretty good job. Nothing is stuck. So as you can see the short hairs I got here? So those would normally be down all the way down to the bottom of my hair, but since I burnt them, and it's all my fault, because then I went back to red, because I'm like, oh, I don't like blonde, I'm gonna go back to red. All that damage was for nothing, and my hair was so healthy. So you can tell a little bit. I mean, you can't tell from the, okay, step back a minute, Kelly. You cannot tell from the extensions, but you can kind of tell that it looks like one part of my hair is a bit, it's all layered, is what I'm saying. See, it's layered right there. So what I'm going to do is I have a little bit, you can see my shortness right here, and then, come on, tripod. And then there is the length. So what? I put a good, what, 3 inches, maybe 2-3 inches. And what I do with that is I just go over with my brush, make sure my hair is in that, and I just go ahead and I put them together. Put them together. My hair and it hair. It, no one's hair. Well, it used to be someone's hair. I don't know whose hair it was. Okay. So that is, now I could, if I wanted to, I could put, you know, I could take this and pull this back and put another extension down so it looks like my hair goes down. You know, I'm gonna think about that. I might end up doing that because it looks kind of cut off here. You can see it. I don't normally wear my hair down. I usually wear this back just because when my hair gets in my face, it drives me batty, and I start to sweat. And so what I've been doing is, even with these little, this length right here, what I'll do is I'll pull it back like this. I'll just take it and I'll pull it back, and I'll pull the other one back, and I just clip them with one of these you know, little claw clips. Okay. So, Kelly, you're talking. Oh, yes, I am talking. I love to talk. Okay, so I'm going to bring you over here. And I'm going to try to feel, try to see, kind of match. And then I'm going to go up into my scalp. I'm going to, because I don't take it in straight. So you want to go up. But you want to, you know, somewhat of a straight line. Okay, up. Just gotta, you know, with my short length, I have a whole bunch of shorties up here because they're growing out from being harmed from me. And, okay, now, is that going to match with that? No, it's too far up, so I need to go a little farther down. So we'll take it like that. Okay. And try to get that little line a little straighter, because it's easier. It's so much easier to work with a straighter line than when it's curvy, because then all kinds of little hairs can get in the way, and then you really got yourself a mess. And I don't like doing things twice, and I'm sure you don't either. Just like to have it done, to be done. Okay, so here's where my one extension is. Okay, in fact, I need to get some hair over that. It's kind of showing a little bit, but you can't see it. You couldn't see it. I could feel it. So there, and that's, you know, pretty good. Okay, so here is my second weft, okay? And we're going to peel this side off first. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going, now you've tried doing a full head of these. Takes a lot longer than what I'm showing you here. They're beautiful. I'm telling you, trying to unstick those, I would get so frustrated and I'd sit there like this just to give my arms a minute because my arms were so tired. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to, see, I hold it right here. I do not touch the tape, and we're going to place it right there. And we're going to press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. Press, 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 press. And they look, hey, I did a pretty good job. They're both the same. I swear, how good can you be? When you're good, you're good, right? Okay, so now that that's in, I'm going to make sure all the little hairs are away from him because they always love to come up and stick on that tape. And I'm telling you, when you go to brush it, you're like, ah, because that tape sticks and sticks to everything. And then you're left with such a hairy mess. I know when I put them in last time and I actually went to my, one of my lady friends and had her cut my hair. She had to cut a little bit of the little tiny hairs out because they had stuck. And whenever she'd try to comb my hair with the comb, it'd get all stuck into those tiny little hairs, and it didn't feel very good. And she's like, I'm gonna have to cut these. And I'm like, oh, no, they're growing, they're just babies. But yeah, she ended up having to cut them. So now I've got it in. As you can see, there's my nice, neat little row of sticky, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead, because I have these little tiny hairs right in front of my head, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take those down, da-da-da-da-da. Okay, now I'm gonna take this one and take this clippy. Again, brush all my hair to where it's nice and even. No problem. I'm gonna bring it over. It's still looking a little okay. And then I'm gonna bring it down, just like that. Now some people just let their hair fall over the tape. I, for one, cannot do that because my hair will be like awful. It'll be different pieces, you know, I'll be brushing the back and it'll be stuck in the tape in the front, and no, I can't do that. I wish I could, but I've never been able to, even when I had long hair. So then I'm gonna go ahead and do it again. Take my flat iron. I'm gonna go ahead, and you just wanna be, you know, you always wanna be careful with your extensions, but you just wanna be a little extra careful because they're, you know, they're new, they're still sticking into your hair, and you just don't wanna pull on them very much. Okay. Yeah, I did that pretty good. So here is my hair. Let me see. Do I? No, I don't even have you on Zoom. So here's my hair. And like I said, normally it's pulled back because it gets in my way, which as soon as I get off the phone with you, I will pull it back. I even did that with my long hair because, and that's why I ended up cutting my hair so short. My hair was down to about here. I mean, it was like, no, actually it was below my boobs. But I was just perspiring so much, and it was irritating me, and all under my neck. You could feel it, like, you know, when you sweat and you start to bead up, and you can feel it kind of rolling down you, and oh, it's the worst feeling for me. Please don't do that to me. So I just got it all hacked off, and I was a little sad, but then I was glad because you know, it's so short in the back. Can you see? I don't have to worry about it anymore. In fact, I had her cut it short, really short, because I told her even the little bit hanging down was bothering me. It just bothers me really bad. So what I do, because these will start bothering me, okay? So what I do is I just, whoop, put them around my ears, and I take them and I twist them. You got away, mister. Get back there. That's what I do when I wash my face too, is I take them back so they can't, you know, make any messes and get wet, because I don't like putting heat on my hair too much. And that's what I do, is I just go well, you know, my hair up here is usually back. I know you guys have seen me like this. Maybe not, but I know you know that I put my hair back a lot. And that's because I just can't handle the heat here in California. My husband has, what, he's got 9 more years, and we're leaving. You know, I want to go up to a place with some land that I can run a rescue dogs, because there's so many out there that need homes, that are abused. It just breaks my heart. And my husband sees his PayPal account. He's like, what did you buy now? And I said, I had to donate. I just couldn't help it. I mean, it's just so sad the way that these people do what they do with the dogs and the cats too. I mean, using them for bait, it breaks my heart to see anything hurting, and it tears me up, and I have to do something about it to feel better. And then I'll, like, there's a pet thing on Facebook called Angels Among Us Pet Rescue, and I'm always donating to them because I can't help it. And it's not much, but it adds up. But I just can't help it. I have to help those poor babies get out of that shelter and get help. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed and found this video informative. I actually did my makeup today because my husband had to work today and I didn't have much to do. Shock of shocks. And so I thought, and you know what? It's kind of funny because this desk, and I'll show it to you when I'm all ready for you to see it. It's still kind of a little messy still, but as you can kind of see a shadow right here because it has a huge hutch in the back, which I need for all my makeup and storage, and it kind of puts kind of a shadow on me, and I'm going to have to figure out another light source to go. Is that better? No, see, it goes to one. Well, I have my camera. Is that better? I need lighting. I need to get some lighting, and I may do that this week. We're putting flooring in our house. I think I told you, and so we're trying to. The next couple weeks is going to be when we go pick it up, and I have to pay the rest of the fee for it. I put the deposit down. So I'm trying to save up for that. Plus I want all this. Well, I mean, everybody knows how it is. You want everything to begin with, and you can't. You have to work your way up to it. And I am one that is just like that too. So I hope you like my eye look. I kind of did a smoky eye today. I actually, if you can believe it, put on some fake eyelashes, and every time I look down, I feel like I have spiders in my eyes. I'll get used to them. It might take a little time. I had them on the other day, and I couldn't get used to it. This is, okay, I'm going to let you go after this. I couldn't get used to them, and I was in my truck, and I'm like, I can't stand these, because it felt like they were coming apart, so I took them, and I just kind of peeled them off, and I put them down in my, cars come with those little drink, where you put your drinks, so my husband was in the truck, and I had to go, I don't know, he dropped me off to go into the store or something, because I only needed one thing, and I came back out, and he had put them all under his nose like a mustache. And there were only two, but they were kind of long. So he looked like he had this curly mustache. I mean, leave it up to him. He always does something to make me laugh. I just got in and I said, I could have reused those, but I'm not reusing them now because they've been on your grubby face. So I did end up throwing them away, but that's okay because I have plenty. So I thought I'd share that with you, maybe give you a laugh today. So I hope you enjoyed my video. Thumbs up if you liked it. Thumbs up, because whenever I see all those thumbs, I think, I did a good job. This is what they wanted to see. And subscribe if you're new. I would love to have you. And share if you'd like to share my video with some of you if you find it informative. Maybe somebody else might appreciate. And I will see you. Oh, looky, my hair's like, no, I'm coming out now. You're going to end the video. I will see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.